Hello everybody and welcome on back to another episode of Taste Test. My name is Sean, and every Wednesday and Saturday I try the weird, the wonderful, and the limited edition for your viewing pleasure. Sometimes the audio's broken and I have to take the videos down so that they end up getting uploaded late. Sorry about that. Hopefully this audio is fine, or I guess you wouldn't be watching this video, or maybe it is because I forgot to check it. Oh, what a disaster this Saturday has been. If you have a suggestion, leave it down in the comment section below. If you would like to see more, subscribe and ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, whether the audio works or not. Today, we are going to be trying new Little Debbie Apple Cinnamon Donut Sticks and Entenmanns and Entenmanns. I'm not exactly sure. Entenmanns, something. I'm not sure. I said that twice just to remind you that, like, wasn't sure, said it again, still not sure. We're going to be trying their mini apple crumb cakes. We're getting appley, we're getting fall-y, and I am excited about it. The Little Debbie apple cinnamon donut sticks, I had been on the lookout for a while, probably like 6 months or so, to the point where I kind of forgot that I was looking for them / what the box looked like. And when I finally found it at, I want to say Winco, maybe a Walmart, I looked at it and I was like, oh, I've already had those. And I went, wait, hold on. That's what I've been looking for this whole time. So I'm excited to try these. And then the Entenmanns, whatever they are, this brand is a little more consistent in what you can find from them. They have both these and they have some apple apple cider donuts, I believe is what they are, which I have reviewed previously on the channel. They're pretty okay. They're not my favorite donuts in the world. They're a little moist and dense in a way that I'm not a super big fan of, if I remember correctly. So I am excited, but I am excited to try these. So we're going to do that. I don't think either of these were particularly expensive. They have been with me for a little bit, and I forgot how much they were when I bought them. So the Little Debbie's aren't usually more than like $3, and I don't think this was more than like $5. Just as a hey, here's what we're working with. Actually, you know what it says? It says $2.79 right on this box. So there you go. Let's crack into it. What I love is that they are individually wrapped, both of them. That's fun. I love apple as a flavor. I'm excited about both of these because they are appley. It's good for the fall. It's crispy outside. It's football Saturday. Oh, it's delightful. Well, it's delightful for me. Some people in my apartment may think that football's on, quote, too much. But it's not me, you know? It's the cats. The cats are tired of it. Tired of getting scared. Okay. Let's crack this open. Ooh, that is very apple cinnamony. That is a really good smell coming out of that. I'm a big fan of that. Little frosted sort of situation. It looks a little, the camera's making it look a little brighter than it actually is. It kind of has more of a cinnamony color to it, which I think is interesting. Like the apple is in the dough itself, and the cinnamon's like the glaze. But I don't know. We'll try. There's a pretty good apple flavor here. But I don't know how I feel about the stick itself. It felt a little dry. Maybe not their fault. Maybe more my fault. Hold on. Expiration date anywhere? I wait too long to eat these? I waited too long to eat these? Just in your head, tell someone you're near. Tell a cat, tell a dog, tell a human. Say, hey, I guess that the apple cinnamon donut sticks that lovely Sean, 6'4" Sean, just ate, expired blank. Fill in the blank, think about it out loud, and I'll tell you. So when do you think they expired? Today, the day of this recording, is October 5th, 2024. Do you have it? Guaranteed fresh. Best if used by. And if you said August 31st, 2024, you would be correct. So the stiffness of the bread, I don't like that I use that word. But the bite might not be its fault. It might be my fault. If you go and buy it and don't let it apparently sit in a cupboard for well over a month, thought I bought these more recently, you should have hopefully you would have a better experience. Shouldn't say you should have, but you might have a better experience. They might be a little bit more moist. Whoopsie daisy. However, I will say, even though the bite I wasn't a super big fan of, like texture wise, felt just a little dry, a little too, like something, it was off because, I don't know, I should have eaten these a month ago. Flavor, pretty good. Really strong apple flavor. I love an apple cinnamon mix flavor. It's kind of like when you get a Q in bananagrams. You need that U. I think sometimes apple just needs that cinnamon. Might not be 1-to-1 or whatever, but there is a really strong correlation between those two flavors, and there's something about that flavor that just feels warm, like it's that apple cidery sort of, you're having a hot beverage after a lovely day of outdoor activities, or in my case, football watching, and it's just delightful. But maybe buy a box that didn't expire a month ago. So there you go. Otherwise, flavor, pretty solid. Big fan of that. Now, you want to play the same game again, we can do that with the apple crumb cakes. Oh, for the love. Wait, no, wait, hold on. We're good. Everything's fine. Forgot what day it was. If you, I mean, you can still, I'll tell you, because that's the theme of this video. I'll tell you right after I get this out. What I appreciate is all these are individually wrapped, which is always nice. And I keep doing the thing where I go, I'll open this, and then I go, but what if I start talking at the same time? These, for those of you guessing, again, tell the same loved one, cat, dog, whatever. These, oh shoot, I lost it. Oh, there it is. These are best by October 20th. Now, I did look at that and forget that we were in early October. I don't know where I thought I was. I slipped through some time dilation or something, and I'm like, oh god, these are way expired. No, they're fine. I have a couple weeks on these. So that's good. And these are mini apple crumb cakes from Entenmanns, which oh boy. Someone, I think I was having a conversation with my mom. Oh yeah, I was having a conversation with my mom in relation to the episodes in which I need a napkin, specifically the one that I did in Yakima, and someone was like, my aunt had mentioned, why doesn't Sean ever have a napkin near him? Well, one, I'm wearing pants, and two, I don't plan ahead. I think that should be fairly evident at this point. Okay. Ooh. So of the two, I like this one. This one smells better. It's a little bit more apple-y. It has that like, it's like a deeper, darker, juicier, thicker apple, you know? You bite into it and you're like, oh yeah, this is the one. That's really good. Maybe it's more of like a baked apple. I didn't need to describe the apple to you, but it's just, there's something about it that just has like an extra little Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hum. So what is on top of this? Can you tell me what's on top of it? Because this one smells better than it tastes. And I would say that the Little Debbie is probably pretty even. But I think that the flavor of the Little Debbie cinnamon donut stick is better than the Entenmann's, but the scent of the Entenmann's is better than the Little Debbie. So it's a weird thing where if these two could combine, could create the ultimate apple flavor, I think you'd really have a winner here. I think the problem is that there's too much of the crumb on top. And it might have been the bite that I took, because it does look a little unevenly distributed. But I do think that even if, and we could try that other, I guess I could try that other corner for science. I just don't think the bread has enough flavoring to counter that anyway. But we'll grab this little corner. Yeah, the flavor's pretty weak in the bread. That sucks. I guess it's unfortunate. It has good moisture. It turns out if you eat it before the best by date expires, you're good. I like the denseness of this one a little bit more than I remember liking the donuts. But it has been a while since I've had those. Though I do see them at the store and I go, ooh, I should buy some. I just don't. It's a weird one. This is a really weird one. I don't know which one I would recommend. It would be a question of what do you want? Do you want more of a donut or do you want more of a cake sort of thing? If it were me personally and you just asked me that question, donut or cake, I would lean toward the donut. Now, donut, I acknowledge, didn't get a fair shake because someone ate it a month after it expired or was Best By. Fair. I can understand that. However, I don't know how much better it would be. So I don't know. It's hard to recommend. I think that both are valid options if you like an apple flavor. I think you might be disappointed a little bit more by the crumb cake just because the flavor isn't super strong, though the scent is very good. The crumble that's on top is just a little bit too much. And even if that's supposed to be like apple flavored, it doesn't taste enough like apple. And if the bread is supposed to taste like apple, there's not enough apple there. And if you get a bunch of the crumbly top on it, it makes it even harder to get the apple, though the scent is delightful. On the flip side, it wasn't a great bite on the donut stick. The scent and the flavor probably pretty even. It had a solid flavor, but you watched this video. So there you go. Would you like to try either of those? I think they're both valid options, so go out and give them a shot. Neither of them should be very expensive. I wouldn't anticipate either of them being over like $5 if you find them at the right spot. But there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Sorry this video is up late. You can blame my computer or microphone or something. I don't know what went wrong, but I woke up and was like, hey, your video sounds weird. And it's like, crap, not this problem again. Anyway, subscribe down below, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You might see a suggestion that you leave down in the comment section on a future episode. You just have to tell me what it is and where to find it. And you can always watch more Taste Test right over here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you next time on Taste Test. And as always, bon appetit.